going to spotlight just to show. So, like what Matt's talking about.
What are all the holes for, Dane?
Well, this is you can make your own cabinet scrapers, card scrapers out of old saw blades.
Ah,
So
okay.
the handle used to be there, and so there's a flat one.
Yeah, having them, they're a little bit they're thin enough to
And
be flexible, which lets you curve them around contours as
oh yeah,
well. So
exactly. And and then, you just you sharpen them with your diamond card. It puts
yep,
a burr on both
exactly.
sides. Puts a burr on both sides, and then you just put a little flex against it, and it'll peel off the shaving just like a hand plane, just like
Just like a
good
shear
smooth.
scrape would do. Just like a
Yeah,
shear scrape would do.
sure
Yep.
will. But
Yeah,
if you have an old saw, I'm just going to pull one off the wall here, and say you got an old flat surface saw, and you've bent the blade where it's no longer serves its purpose. Put it in the vise, file off those teeth, and then boom,
and
take
then
it out of the
make
handle
that
and
it.
cut it off, whichever, and
Yeah,
then boom, and now
make
you've
the
got yourself a card
and you
scraper.
and you want the edges square so you can put a burr on it with your sharpening card, with your honing card.
Yes, yes.
I'm going
And
to
so I've got bunches of these made up, and they're
I'm going to
far
date
cheaper
myself. So
than buying a card file, because the saw blades are going to be made of better metal than what the card file is actually. So
Hey,
Yeah,
Dane.
I've got a curved one too that I found useful in the past too.
yes, well,
So
but like that one that I've got, I'll use for troublesome codes every now and then. But yeah,
yep.
yeah, they work great.
And you can
And
use a hard
you don't have to have the lathe moving. You can turn it by hand and get that nice fine shear straight. Provided you got a nice edge on it. It's no different than putting your lathe tool against your workpiece and turn it by hand. If you got the correct angle, the correct right in the bevel, you're going to get a nice shaving off of it. So, Scott, let me come to you here.
Yeah, so another thing to sharpen your card scrapers is a hardened steel rod.
Yes,
and it actually works better than a diamond card, because it puts a rolled burr on, and that's the correct way to sharpen a card scraper.
Very correct.
And an old drill bit, good quality old drill bit, will work as your hardened steel rod, as long as it's smooth on the top.
Transfer punch, cobalt punch.
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Just another option for people out there.